Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Miss Blush. My name is Muskan. For all you guys who are new here, I hope you guys are doing good. Today's video is a very chatty, very long makeup tutorial, and the look that I created is this. I mean, of course you can tell, but this is the makeup look that I created, and I used a lot of new makeup. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this look, then please keep watching. I love how this eye turned out, and this eye is making me feel so strong and powerful. I'm calling it the Barbie Boss makeup look, and the base is also turned out so beautiful. The lip products, oh my god, are my new favorite products. So you guys need to watch this video to know what all products I've used. But before starting the video, I just want to tell you that please watch this video till the end, because in the end of this video I'm talking about something really important. I'm talking about L'Oréal Paris's movement against harassment. So please watch this video till the end, and don't forget to watch the part where I'm talking about this movement, because it's really important. Okay guys, so let's get started. We're not doing anything very serious today. It's just a fun trying on some new makeup video, and I just need to talk to you guys about some things. So my face is completely clean now. I moisturized my skin I think 2 hours ago, so I'm going to go in with my Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dew Drops, and I love this. This is a very good product. It has niacinamide, which is great, and also it gives me this really beautiful dew. And niacinamide is an ingredient that I look for in my skincare because it's great. I'll talk about it in another video, but this makes my skin so dewy and moisturized. I'm going to take a little bit more, very little. Okay, so now that my skin looks nice and hydrated and glowy, I need a little bit of hydration. So I'm going to use the Becca Backlight Priming Filter Primer. This is a very dewy, again very glowy sort of a primer. And this is an old product, but it's new to me. I've always liked their other purple primer. I'm using this for the first time. Becca's discontinuing in September, and I feel like I need to just buy all their products and keep, because they have amazing products. Okay, so the first thing I noticed about this product is the smell. It has a very strong citrusy scent. I don't know how I feel about that, because I don't like my makeup and my skincare to be scented. So for my foundation, I definitely have a new one, and I'm using my Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Skin Tint in the shade 8. Instead of using a brush, I'm just going in with my fingers, because I feel like this product gives best results with my fingers, because I have dry skin. So I feel like this is hydrating, but the brush or the blender can take the hydrating properties of the skin tint away. This is very hydrating. Again, it is a skin tint, so it does not have a lot of coverage, but I like how it just evens out my skin and it looks beautiful. So now that I'm done with my foundation, I actually wanted to talk to you guys about a few things. First of all, I want to ask you, how are you guys doing? I feel like we don't talk a lot. I mean, of course, there are people that I know by their names. I mean, I read all your comments, I see all your messages. I'm really sorry that I can't reply to all your messages. I really try to get back to as many people as I can, but it just doesn't happen because I get so many messages, and it's just really difficult. So if you want to ever ask me a question that's makeup or skincare related, I would really request you to put it as a comment on my Instagram posts, because I'm more active on the comments rather than DMs. So if you guys just leave a comment about your question, and I will get back to you. So I don't know if you guys can see, but my lip is really cracked. I was bleeding last night because it's really dry. I am on some medication that is making my lips chapped, but the lip balm that I'm using is the Kylie Skin My Tai lip balm, and this I did not order, but the page that I had ordered my international makeup from sent this to me as a gift, and I really like it. I received it yesterday, and I've applied it twice since then. It's a really nice light lip balm. And now for my concealer, I'm going to use my new Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the Ultra Creamy formula. They already have Tarte Shape Tape, of course, you guys know about it. Everybody was obsessed with Tarte Shape Tape, and I was one of them. I really liked the coverage. They just came out with this Ultra Creamy formula, and I love it. I love it. I have been using it every day because, as you guys can see, I have some acne marks still and they're healing, but I need to cover them up whenever I'm wearing makeup, and I am in the shade light medium. This is beautiful. So yeah, as I was saying, let me know in the comments, how are you, what are you guys doing, like not right now, but like what are you doing with your life? I feel like I want to know you guys personally, and there are some of you guys comment on all of my posts, and these are people that I look forward to. Like there's this girl called Ananya, she almost comments on every post or every video at least, and I feel like I'll just like randomly be sitting and I'll be like, why hasn't Ananya commented on my post? And then I'll go see my recent YouTube comment section and I'll find her comment. So there are some people who like comment on everything, and I know them by their names. I literally know them by their profile picture icon also on YouTube. By the way, I'm using the Huda Beauty Tantor in the shade Fair, and this has been like my current bronzing product. I've been using this a lot. I don't like do a lot of bronzing because I feel like it makes me look muddy almost, but this does not do that. It is a really nice shade. It is both warm and neutral, and it does not make my face look muddy at all, which I really like. So I was saying that I really know you guys. Like I know there's Vishaka, I know there's Ananya, I know so many of you who like comment on everything, and I really like it. I really like that you guys are so cute. Like you guys are so cute. You guys actually take out the time to comment on my videos, which is really sweet. So thank you so much if you are a regular viewer. And if you are, please let me know in the comments, what do you do? How are you? Are you vaccinated? I don't know why is that a question, but I really want people to get vaccinated so the world can go back to normal as soon as possible. Now I'm going to move on to my blush, and I have a brand new blush. This is the Rare Beauty Stay Vulnerable blush in the shade Nearly Mauve, and I feel like this is such an underrated shade. Everybody's only talking about Nearly Neutral, Nearly Apricot, but this is so beautiful on the cheeks, but I feel like not a lot of people are talking about it. Again, I'm going to use my fingers. I feel like using my fingers gives me a really nice healthy look, especially with this product. So this product is like really creamy, but it turns into a powder. Like I cannot explain what it feels like to you, but it literally changes itself into a powder, and you guys can see how beautiful is that. It just gives me the most natural, fresh, dewy cheeks. So can I just put a request out in the world to you guys? Can you guys just please stop calling me Didi? I feel like everybody's calling me Muskan Didi, and I feel like I am really young to be called Didi. I am only 23 years old. So can you guys just like please call me Muskan, please? You guys can call me Muski. Everybody on the internet calls me Muski, but some people call me Muski Di. Don't call me Di. Just call me Muski, please. I just wanted to put that out in the world. I'm not that old. Please don't call me Di. So I want to move on to my eyes, but I want to set my under eye, and for that I'm using my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and this is not new at all. This is an old love. This is like an old affair, and I've just started reusing it, and I have been, you know, like when you use a product after a very long time and you think, why did I ever stop using this? This powder has been giving me that feeling. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure I don't have any creases under my eye, and then I'm going to take my Tati Beauty puff. I don't remember what it's called, but it looks like a puff, so I'm just calling it a puff. And I'm just going to apply a lot of powder under my eye because the concealer, like the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, is ultra creamy, so it creases on me. Whatever's left on the puff, it's not a lot. I'm just going to set my face using that, and this is going to take away a lot of glow, but don't worry, we'll bring it back. I'm just using this on my face, and I'm going to let the powder underneath my eye sit, and now I'm going to move on to my eye. I'm just going to let this powder sit under my eye for like a minute, and tab tak I'm going to fill my brows. I'm using the Precisely My Brow eyebrow pencil in the shade 5. I use it in every single video. It's either this or the NYX Micro eyebrow pencil, but I can't find that anywhere, so I'm using it like a conjuice because I don't want to run out of it, because that is like really thin. This is also like always out of stock on Nykaa. So let me know, like, do you have a favorite eyebrow product or a pencil? Let me know in the comments what your favorite eyebrow product is. I'll try it out. I just can't find any good eyebrow pencils online. Something that is thin. See, you guys see how thin this is? I want something this thin. If you guys know a good eyebrow pencil, please put your recommendations in the comments. I would really like to try something new. Okay, so I filled my brows with the pencil. Now I'm gonna use my Benefit 24-hour brow setter, because this is going to keep my eyebrows in place. Okay, so so now I'm done with my brows. I'm quickly going to dust this powder away. Can you guys see how flawlessly my face is set? Like, I can't even see a single pore, and I do not even use a pore filling primer. I love this powder. That's why I called it an old affair. I'm gonna go in with my Ultra Creamy Tarte Shape Tape only, and I'll just take some from the handle because the packaging is messy. I use it a lot, and oh fuck, that wasn't needed. That's a lot. So I'm going to turn this video into a voiceover video just for the eye makeup part of it, because I feel like I need to focus a lot when I'm doing my eye makeup, and that does not happen when I talk, because I talk a lot. Okay, so for my eyes, I'm using the Dominique Cosmetics Now and Never eyeshadow palette. This is a limited edition palette, and it's just so beautiful. The packaging is also so beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, I bought it for the packaging and I really wanted to try it out. So basically what I'm doing is I'm using the bright pink shade, and I'm drawing a cat eye graphic liner sort of a look, and then I'm taking a smudging brush and I'm going to apply that pink shade and just start shading my outer corner. I want to leave the center part, just that make sure you leave the center part out, and then I'm going to apply some on the inner corner of my eye, so it looks like a nice V, but I'm going to leave the center part completely empty. I did not like the pigmentation of the Dominique Cosmetic pink shade, so I started using this Forever 52 Aqua color eyeshadow palette, and I used the neon pink shade, and this is so beautiful. Like, it's just completely pigmented. It is so beautiful. Okay, so now that I'm done with the pink, I just want to tell you that this palette is crazy pigmented. This is the Forever 52 Aqua color eyeshadow palette, and this is what it looks like. It actually comes in like 2 floors, I want to say. So this is the first floor, and then there are more colors here. This palette is great. It is so colorful, and the pigmentation is just perfect. You guys can see I wasn't really impressed with the pigmentation of the pink in the Dominique Cosmetics palette, but this is giving me the results that I wanted. Okay, so now that I'm done with the pink, I want to apply some glitter in the center, and for that I'm using my ColourPop Sweet Talk palette. I want to use this particular shade. This is called Side to Side, and it's so pretty. I think this will look perfect with the eye, but I want to lightly like apply it. I don't want to apply a lot. I just want to give like the center of my eye a flirty pink glitter. That's what I wanted. And I'm just gonna blend it with my finger so that the pink and the glitter melt into each other. I'm going to apply some kajal on my lower lash line. For that I'm using my new YSL 16-hour Wear Color Eye Pencil. Yeah, that's what it's called. Now that I'm done with my eyeshadow and my little kajal moment here, I want to apply some mascara, and this is the Maybelline New York Sky High Lash Sensational Mascara, and I do want to go in with falsies because I feel like falsies have the power to take a look from 0 to 100, and we need that. We need some lash drama today. Guys, I'm back with the lashes. It took me too long. I'm going in with the mascara again, and this is a great mascara. I have been loving it so much. I'm just going to apply it on my lashes to make sure that my natural lashes blend with the fake ones nicely. I like this mascara so much that I already have a backup for it because this is not available in India. For my blush, I have a new blush, but I'm not sure if this will go with my pink eye. This is the Perfect blush in the shade She's Seductive, but let's see. Okay, so this is what She's Seductive looks like. I feel like it complements my eye really beautifully. So I've applied it on my cheeks, on my nose, on my chin, on my forehead, because this channel is called Miss Meg Blush for a reason. I love blush and I wish I could bathe in blush. Going on to my highlighter, I'm going to use my Champagne Pop, and this is not new at all. But since Becca is discontinuing, I want to use their products so that you guys can go buy them ASAP. And this is broken, by the way. I broke it yesterday while shooting. So for my lips, I'm using the new Glossier Ultra Lip in the shade Villa. This is a very creamy, very moisturizing lipstick. Okay, so this is what Villa looks like. I also have one more shade, which is Trench, and I am going to apply that as well because this is looking very pale on camera. I really wanted to do a matte lipstick with this look, but my lips are really dry and you guys can see that crack. It's just like my lips are begging me to not put anything drying on them. So that's why I'm just applying something creamy and moisturizing. And these lipsticks are beautiful. They're so soft on the lips. They're so beautiful on the lips. I swear, after I'm done filming this video, this is going in my purse. If not my purse, then definitely the makeup bag that I carry from office to my home, so I can use it every day. But definitely my purse also, because this is so beautiful. Also, it just feels amazing on the lips. Like that crack in my lip is thanking me. It's so beautiful and so soft. If you guys are into like lip balmy glossy products, then this is great. Please try it out. That's it for my makeup look. I'm loving how today's makeup turned out. I feel so powerful. I don't know why, but this makeup is making me feel really powerful. It's pink, and for a lot of people, pink is just a Barbie doll color. But I'm feeling like a strong Barbie today. Like I feel like a strong Barbie. Like, you know, like a boss Barbie. That's what I'm calling this makeup look, boss Barbie makeup look. But anyway, coming to powerful, I actually want to talk to you guys about something really important. I'm talking about Stand Up. Stand Up is a global movement by L'Oreal Paris, and this is against street harassment. So this is basically a training session that we need to take. It is only going to take you 10 minutes, so like 15 minutes max to go through the entire training session. I myself have taken the training and I request you to take the training. This is basically for anybody who is in a situation like that, or for somebody who, you know, is not in the situation but can see somebody being harassed and they can help them. There have been so many times when somebody's wanted to help but they don't know how to. So this training basically teaches you that. They basically talk about 5 Ds. So the 5 Ds that they talk about in this training session is delegate, direct. Direct is basically how to directly approach a situation like this. Then there is delay, how you can delay the situation till you get help. Then there is distract, how you can basically distract somebody who's involved and who's trying to harass somebody. And then there's document. Document is very important according to me, because a lot of times I have been in a situation when somebody is making me feel uncomfortable and all I do is take out my phone and start recording it. This happened with my sister very recently. She was being followed by a person and that person just wouldn't stop following her. The person kept staring at her and he was following her. So what she basically did is she removed her phone and she started recording him. Now 8 out of 10 times the person will get scared when you start recording, because that is proof that that person was harassing you or whatever, however you want to put it. But this is a very big proof and this has helped me out a lot of times. As I said, the training session will take you only 10 minutes. Please just go through it. The link is going to be in the description box below. Watch it. Also share it with your family, your friends, your work group, your office group. Share it as much as you can so more and more people can be aware about street harassment. And if you're just a bystander, you can help. The movement is based on actual statistics and I'm just going to read them out to you. 79% people who were street harassed said that it helped when somebody from the outside intervened. So this is a very big number, guys. This is very, very big number. So the next time you maybe see somebody making somebody feel uncomfortable out there, stop it from happening. And for that, all you need to do is just take this 10 minutes ka training. Please do that. And I really appreciate L'Oreal Paris for doing this, because I feel like this is a really great thing to do. Of course, I'm not being paid to say this. This is in no way sponsored by them. This is in no way, they are not paying me in any form, or they're not paying me in any way. But I just wanted to talk about this because it's a great initiative by L'Oreal Paris. They have a goal. They want to train 1 million people by 2022, and it is amazing how so many people are going to be aware about how to stop street harassment from happening. So that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about, and that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to Miss Meg Blush, and I'll see you super soon in my next video.